Well, we got through with all the heart junk, all the hospital crap. Yesterday, I guess. Yeah, I kind of lose track of days, but yeah, I guess it was yesterday. But I guess it went okay. I'm not sure. There's old X-Max. I'm gonna bring that in tomorrow and have them do a couple of things to it. But no, I'm gonna go out and do a ride. But I don't have my remote now. Now the remote's back on the damn scooter on the X-Max. But it's alright. I'll have to get another one. Let's go ahead and get this set up. Hell, that noise. Yeah, like I said, man, it was kind of a mess. Kind of a mess. Of course, I hate hospitals, period. I don't think anybody really cares for them too much. Not to mention the bills. Not to mention the bills. They hit me pretty hard yesterday, but I actually paid all my out-of-pocket shit for the hospital visit yesterday. So now the next couple of months, I'm gonna start cramming these damn referrals in for a couple of specialists and go have some shit checked out while I've got my stuff paid for, car, all my out-of-pocket paid. Might as well. But we ain't been out on this old baby in a little while. Yeah, I wasn't even really sure what the hell I'm supposed to do. My mom came with me. What is this? Earn cash. What the? It sounds like there's a party going on the street over or something. I want to drive by there and see. But yeah, no, anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go hit up a few doctor stuff. Just because my out-of-pocket mess is paid for, so I might as well take advantage of it, you know what I mean? But let me drink this down a little bit. I didn't charge the light. I don't remember how long I had left on the light or not, but let's see here. I need to go up in speed. Oh, nope, not that. Let's go up. Yeah, like I said, we got that mess. I may have to go back in again. Well, I've got to follow up on the 22nd. But good Lord. I don't get these brakes, but I ain't gonna worry about them. We're gonna go out for a ride. Yeah, like I said, everything went out. I got a big old square on my damn chest. It's crazy. That got a big old square red thing on my chest. It's all bruised up. I thought he said that they were gonna go down through my throat to do all this shocking shit, but I guess not. They go through your throat for, I guess, cameras and the view, whatever. IV junk to stop your heart, and then I don't know. It looks like those little paddle things that you see on TV when they jump start somebody's heart. It looks like they laid something on my chest and shocked the piss out of me, and it was a double shock deal. He said it took 2 times to get my heart to beating right. I've been checking it. I checked that last night, checked it early today. I'll check it when I get back, but It's been beating pretty well, you know, the low to mid 80s to the upper 70s. So it's doing what it's supposed to be doing normally, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But it's good to be at least beyond what I was supposed to do. And at least that thing ain't beating 1,000 miles a minute. Whatever we need to do down the road, I guess we'll just have to do. It's either that or just give up and die. Man, I don't know. It's weird. Still got loud brakes, but I'll clean them. I'll clean them and again and see what the hell's going on. I don't know. They gotta stop eventually, especially with these things being those ceramic pads. But either way. Either way. But I do feel better. I mean, other than my chest feeling like somebody stepped on it. When I do that right there, man, it kind of hurts still. But see, now that front brake seems a little spongy on the lever, but like I said, I figured we'd get out and do a little ride. Hell, I cut the grass today. I wasn't for sure what the hell I'm supposed to and not supposed to do, but I felt well enough. I just cut the front, but it was looking horrible, so I went ahead and cut it. But man, I sure hate those hospitals though, man. I can't stand them things. That and getting stuck, and that stupid girl trying to put that damn IV in obviously wasn't the best in the world, because good Lord. It took forever to get that thing in, and I don't normally do that, but I'm sure I know all you guys were out there. Oh, he's not going to do he ain't going to be doing the e-bike now. They got that X-Max, but no, I told you, I enjoy both, but that X-Max will be cool. That'll be kind of cool to have, because now, you know, I can actually go out. You know, I ordered me a dry bag and all that, so I can throw clothes and all in it. Eventually, I'm going to put one of those top boxes on it, but for right now, hell, next week, depending on how things are going, next week, I might just load up and go run down to the coast with my drones. Go do some flying during the week when it's not crowded, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Damn, it's kind of cool out. Hey, damn people, damn cars behind me riding up my ass. Wow, I didn't even turn that light on, I forgot. This son of a bitch still on my ass. I'm gonna pull over and cuss him out. Dumbass. tonight I might start wearing my I'm about to start wearing my hoodie or something. Jesus Christ, man, it's a little nippy. I don't know if this is my road or not. I can't remember. I always never can remember going out this way, but look at all the trash out here. No, that's crazy. You know, I don't know why they just don't legalize the weed shit here in Texas. I just drive down that street. That whole street smells of weed. It's kind of dumb. Kind of dumb that they don't. Of course, we got a bunch of idiots running this shit around here anyway in Texas. That's old Jasmine Crockett calls him old Hot Wheels. Old Hot Wheels here in Texas. Our fearless leader, the governor, he's a jackass. He ain't got a clue what real world's about, but well, can't expect much out of all these politicians these days. They're all a bunch of idiots. Ain't got no clue. I've always said if you don't live in reality, you ain't never going to be a good politician. Most of these politicians are all loaded and rich. That's how they get elected, because they got money. They got the money. They don't know how real people live. Us poor folk. Normal poor folk. What the hell was that? Let's see. Nothing. Junk. What is this street called here? Nope, that's the one I just went down. That's not it. No Curtis. I think it's down there with that stop sign down here. Let's see. Nope, that ain't it either. Golly, man, it is. I'm telling you, it's cold. It's pretty chilly. Yeah, I wished I got my damn hoodie. I actually missed it. I got that old wired hoodie I had my girl make up. But I guess I need to have another hoodie made. I don't have the wired no more, but still a good hoodie. Make up some kind of Ridstar logo of some sort. I need to Need to spend some time on the computer and make my own little logo and ship it out and have her print me up a couple of Ridstar shirts and a hoodie or something. Telling you, she did a good job on the wired ones. I've got a couple of t-shirts, wired t-shirts. I got a hoodie. But like I said, I don't have that no more. But yeah, it's weird, man, because everybody, old Jersey John, I had my mom. He wanted me to keep him in tune of what was going on with me at the hospital. And, I had my mom. My mom sent him some stuff, sent him updates, along with my ex and a couple other people. But like I said, but it's weird because my sister was one of them. And my sister told my mom that my aunt called and was telling me how I needed to take care of myself and I needed to watch myself on these e-bikes and the scooters and all that. And I'm like, my mom was like, how does she know all that? Did you talk to her? And I said, unfortunately, I haven't talked to her in a long time, which is kind of sad because, we should be more tighter than what our family is. My family's not real, they're not real close and nobody really keeps up with anybody. But come to find out, I guess my sister asked her, and come to find out, hell, she watches my channel. She watches all these videos. I'm like, wow, that's cool as hell. So Aunt Karen, if you're watching this, hope you're doing well. Hope you and Randy are doing well. And I'm glad to see that you actually watch my channel. I appreciate it. I hope you're subscribed. Believe me, I need all the subscribers I can get. But anyway, that was kind of cool. Hell, my own son don't watch a lot of my shit, but he watches sometimes. But I'm sure, guess he's too busy, whatever that means. But I don't know. Like I said, glad you're watching, Aunt Karen. We'll have to hook up sometime. We need to catch up on life, I guess. But I guess you get to see a semi part of the life here. But anyway, like I said, it's kind of cool. See, it's warmer here. I guess on that Summers Road over there, it's got some low spots. I guess it gets real chilly down them low spots, I guess. But man, that just bothers the hell out of me, that damn brake squealing. I know y'all know it bothers me because I bitch about it all the time. But right now, my back brake's not making noise, so I'm nursing the braking on the back brake right now, so we don't have to listen to that. But I guess the more I use that front, ow, that hurts. Wow, that hurt. Ouch. Yeah, like I said, but I can tell it won't be too long. Let me make sure I ain't coughing on the screen. God, that hurts. Ouch. Yeah, I didn't even know. I mean, whatever they knocked me out with, I'm telling you, they said it was going to be a mild sedative, but I got my damn doubts. There wasn't nothing mild about that. I'm telling you, I was laying in bed. I was laying in that, of course, that miserable hospital bed. It's horrible. I told, and I always tell them every time. I've been in the hospital a few times, but I always tell them as much as they charge for the damn thing, I ought to have a nice, the most expensive Serta mattress you can buy. They should have those stacked in there as much as them some bitches charge. But, you know, I'm curious. I mean, I paid a pretty good chunk of my out of pocket, but I'm curious to see what that bill is going to be. I bet it's ridiculous. And they normally are. I don't know. Hell, I think I spent, that one time I spent, I don't know, 4 or 5 days? I think it was 4 or 5 days I spent in there, and man, I think that bill was like 50 grand or something with all the, with, you know, that was of course with the procedures, the rooms, and I'm sure they were probably charging me $50 for a damn Tylenol or something, God only knows, but it's ridiculous. And I also tell them, hell, I could go stay in damn casino, in a casino hotel and sleep a lot more comfortable and probably gamble all damn night and all day and still save money compared to what that damn hospital charges. And I got a chance of making money. But I don't know. Like I said, it is what it is. My throat's a little sore and they shoving shit down my throat too, but that's to be expected. It's not super bad, but as you can probably hear, my voice a little scratchy, but it is what it is, I guess. Nah, it's pretty cool, man. I'm trying to remember what I spent. I went to H-E-B and got me some stuff. I've been trying to pre-make some meals, kind of like my ex was when she was there. She used to make up a bunch of stuff. You know, she had these little plastic container deals she bought off Amazon, which I bought. I bought like 15 of them. But I was doing that the last couple of weeks, and that is pretty nice. Of course, she didn't make anything that I would eat. She was making all her healthy stuff and stuff that I don't eat, but you know, I make whatever I make, but it's kind of nice when you can make up 2 or 3 different things, and then, you know, you ain't got to sweat nothing, man. Take one of them things, crack the top on it, throw that sucker in the microwave, heat it up and eat, man. I ain't got to make no mess. Hey, look at that. I know it probably looks like I'm an old pack rat or whatever, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, my grandfather one time found that ain't even scratched off. I guess, the bottom is. I guess they don't even scratch it. They just scan to see if it's a winner, I guess. I don't know. I'll take that thing home and I'll scratch it and see, but I'm sure it's not. Because they did scratch the scanner bar off of it, but yeah, we'll see. You never know. But yeah, my grandfather in Texas, when they first started that, the Texas lottery, I think it was called the Lone Star Millions. And my grandfather used to go to the store and ask those people, you know, those little kiosk-looking things that are in the store. You know, you can scratch on them, and they have a slot where you can throw, and it goes into a big old trash bag. So my grandfather used to go into the store and say, "Hey, you know, what are you doing in bags?" They said, "We throw them away." He said, "Well, let me take them bags." And he just wanted to go through them and see, because he said, you know, I bet there's people that get drunk or whatever it might be. He said, you know, they probably overlook it. So that's what they did. You know, he'd bring them home, and he would, him and my grandmother go through them, and he used to actually do it. He'd find, you know, some old cheap and $2, $5. I think he found a couple of $10 ones. You know, he used to find them. But, man, he found a $10,000 ticket. And I know y'all are probably rolling your eyes. Yeah, whatever. I'm swear to God. He called my dad. I was over at my dad's. That was back when he was alive, years ago, a long time ago. And they lived at the coast where I'm talking about, where I want to go. I want to go back up there. I haven't been up there in a while. But yeah, he called my dad and said, man, let me just double check this. If I got 3 of the same dollar amounts on the same ticket, that's a winner, right? And he goes, yeah. You know, my dad told him, yeah. And he goes, even if it says $10,000 3 times. Well, my dad thought my grandpa was messing with him. And he goes, oh yeah, Dad, yeah. And he goes, no, I'm serious. And my dad told him, you take that, you hold on to that. And me and Sean are going to take us a ride down this weekend, and we'll check it out and make sure. If it is good, he had to come back because I think the comptroller's office is in Austin down here. So we went up there. We was going to go up and do some fishing. And sure enough, that damn thing had 3 $10,000 tickets or numbers on it. And when my grandfather passed away, that was one of the pictures they had on top of his. That was the picture they had on top of his casket. What the hell is that? Well, it looks like a credit card on one side, but the other side, I don't know what the hell that is. Almost looks like a cassette tape or something. Whatever it is, 2023. I have no idea. But yeah, he found it. And that's the luck he had, man. He had pretty good luck, my grandpa, he did. And, you know, he wasn't hurting or nothing. I mean, he had money. Found $10,000 scratch off. Brought it to Austin, and he came by our job site and showed us the check. He was all happy, which I would have been too, finding 10 grand in a trash can, you know what I mean? Pretty cool. Courtney Lane. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy this week. Like I said, I mean, hell, I guess tomorrow's Friday anyway. I'm not gonna do anything major, and I ain't gonna do no work stuff. I'm just gonna kind of take it easy a little bit, and then next week I'll get back at it, I guess. But I want to put a box. I want to put a back box on that damn X-Max. I'll take that sumbitch out. Hell, I'll take camera with me on those. Hell, we'll go run delivery route. Hey, that'd be cool as hell. That'd be cool. I mean, I watch a bunch of guys on YouTube that do that, but hell, I think it'd be kind of cool. There, hold on, golly. Oh, Sharpie, let's see if it's good. Oh, yeah. Hell, that thing brand new. Brand new Sharpie. We'll put it in the bag. Got me another Sharpie for the house. Some crazy kid dropped it, I guess. Yeah, like I said, man, that old X-Mac's a lot of fun. I've got a couple things I want to do to it. I'm taking it down tomorrow. I'm gonna have them put the diagnostic machine on it because I've got a check engine light on it. But I think what it is, the guy changed the battery and it kicked it off. But whatever it is, I'll figure it out. I mean, it rides perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing acts up on it, so I can't see it being. You know, I talked to a mechanic. He told me, oh yeah, you messed that battery and that stupid check engine light. He goes, they're real sensitive, but he said they're real easy to get off. You know, they don't take much. And I can buy the machine. I'll have to see how often that thing messes with me. But like I said, I'm gonna have him go over everything. Somebody looked like there's headlights behind this school. I wonder. Is somebody back there doing something they ain't supposed to, or what? I don't know what somebody's doing over there, but you know, it probably ain't up to no good in the middle of the night. I'm trying to see what time is it. Hell, it's 10:30. I don't know why somebody be over there at the school, but it is what it is, I guess. I really think, though, you know, I haven't really rode that X-Max a lot. Like I said, because of this damn hospital stuff and all that, but I really think this electric bike will take that damn X-Max off the line at least. It ain't gonna get it top end, but yeah, I think this old electric bike would take that X-Max off the line. But I think the most I had that damn X-Max to was 90? I think I had like 93. But hell, it wasn't nowhere near the red line yet, so that thing goes plenty fast. Like I said, I just want to get everything. I want to get feeling better and stuff, and then, you know, I just like take a little, you know, take me a couple little trips. You know, I've always made comments like, you know, when I'm riding around in a car, you don't get to see a whole lot because you're having to pay attention to driving. You're in a car and all that. But motorcycle, man, taking them trips on them motorcycles, they you get to, you know, you actually see a lot more, you know, and experience a little more that's around you. But like I said, it'll be fun, and it's cheap. It'll be cheap. That's the big one. You know, it'll be cheap, and then I won't go on the weekend because that place down there gets crowded and crazy. I mean, eventually I'd like to go down to Port A, take that thing, and go to Port A. You know, maybe make. You know, I want to do just a quick little, whatever, couple of day deal to start with, to kind of test it out and make sure everything's good. But you know, one day I'd like to go down south and start like down South Texas and work my way all the way up the coastline, you know, on the east side, on the East Coast. I'd like to do that, and then maybe even at some point I've been thinking about going ahead and getting me an updated passport. You know, maybe even go cruise down to Mexico, and go into Mexico and cruise around. But that's kind of scary these days, though. But I don't know. Like I said, I just like to see some stuff. I know the winter's coming up, so it kind of has to be planned. Hell, I told old Jersey John I might surprise him. You know, I told him one day he might just see me pull. I'd be calling in from New Jersey. I'd be up there, and that would be awesome, man. I'd love to. I've never been to New York or New Jersey, nothing. That would be kind of interesting. It'd definitely be different. That's for sure. It'd be different. But I need to put that top box on the back. You know, under the seat. Hell, I went to H-E-B and bought, I don't know, 35, 40 bucks worth of crap at the store. And I even had the stuff that I'm taking to the bike shop tomorrow. It was already in there, a box of a couple of little boxes and stuff in there. So I didn't have full access to the under the seat, but hell, I put like 40 bucks worth of crap under that seat and probably could have put a little bit more in there. And, you know, if I can get that top box, then shit, I'm good. And then plus, like I said, I got a 70, I think it's a 65 liter. It's a 65 liter waterproof bag, duffel bag kind of thing that I can actually strap across the back of the seat, or when I get that top box, I could actually strap that to the top of the top box in the back. But like I said, it's got a lot of possibilities. Those things, that's why it's cool. You know, you get a motorcycle, which I would have loved to got too, but you get a regular motorcycle, there is no storage. You might have a little bit of something, a little cubby hole, but there ain't no storage on that. And I've already got, I'm gonna probably, I don't know, I may take my wire with me, and while he's got that front end apart doing the diagnostics, I might just go ahead and have him hook up the wiring and stuff, and I'll run it back so far, because I bought, kind of like I did this thing, kind of, you know, I've got a little there's a box under here behind, a little thing that mounts on the steering wheel. And I think it's got 2 USB-Cs, which the phone works off of now. That's what's charging or keeping my phone charged. I think it's got 2 USB-Cs and it's got a USB-A on this one. But these other ones I have, I think they're the same, but they're square, and they'll mount underneath the seat. Because what I want to do, like I said, I want to keep my drone stuff underneath there. My drone stuff, the controllers, my laptop. And basically what I can do is while I'm traveling, I can put that shit underneath the seat and charge it while I'm running down the road. And that would be kind of cool. But I'm going to talk to him tomorrow and see what he'll do for me. But, you know, I'm going to have to pay him something, but it's not a whole lot. I could do it. I just don't have the machine. But like I said, I can buy that machine for like 20 bucks. It don't cost much. You know, and then you got to get a specialized cable, a 3-pin connector for the X-Max. And hell, I can do all my own diagnostics on it, but I'm hoping I don't need that. You know, might need it once in a blue moon, but like I said, there can't be a whole lot. There's nothing wrong with that bike because it runs flawless, and hell, it's only got 2,900 miles on it, and some of it ain't even really broke in. So, like I said, I'm gonna take it down there and mess with that, and then I'm gonna start shopping around. And I did. I do have an extra one of these phone mounts that I use on this, but I bought that damn quad lock system, but I'm gonna play with that. That's not gonna be here for a little bit. That's one of my longest items to get here. Even if you pay shipping, it's still I guess it's coming straight from the factory, so I don't know why the holdup is. Everything else will be here by Saturday latest, I think. But like I said, I can use that other crapper case off the wire until I get that quad lock in. But I am going quad lock. It's supposed to help. Supposedly these things will screw your phone up. Something, I don't know, the vibrations. But they are expensive. I didn't get the charging head. That's what's expensive. I think that's damn near, I think it's like $80-something. But I got the mirror mount that goes on under. I have to take the mirror off, mount that underneath that mirror. And I've got the vibration dampener. I got everything for like, and I've actually got, you got to have a special, you got to have the special case that goes with the quad lock. So, but I got all of that. Look at that. Hell, that's still good. Hell, that dumb bitch is still good. Everybody dropping shit. That tastes like coffee, though. And no, I didn't put my lips on somebody's vape. I just did it through my fingers, but look, there's something else. What the hell is everybody doing? Dropping shit? Let's see, what is this? I don't know what that is. It looks like some kind of reflector of some sort, but yeah, I got all that. I'm trying to remember. I've got a couple more. I got a couple things tomorrow, and then I got one thing. I'm gonna try to fix that seat. I mean, I told y'all on that X-Max that I guess that dude had a stupid cat that decided that the seat on that thing was a scratch pad. He's got a bunch of little pinholes all in that stupid seat. And I'm gonna try something before I end up having to buy it. I'm gonna try something to see if I can get it to work, but I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, got a lot of stuff coming up. Got some new edition stuff. Maybe get a little bit more variety of different stuff so y'all ain't sitting there watching me do the same shit every time. But either way, I enjoy doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it one way or the other. But the old fast time. I keep telling myself I'm gonna check the damn tires, check the PSI on them, and I still haven't done it. I'm just asking for trouble, but they don't look like they're low or nothing. But I just wanted to double check them. I keep these things at 30 because I don't do off-road crap with it, so I keep these at 30 PSI. That way. You see, these stupid brake lever covers keep sliding off. I don't know why they do that. This one's starting to do the same shit. But, of course, it's ripped and shit. I've got a new pair of them. They send you 2 of them with these. I guess I just need to stick the new ones on. But anyway, yeah, like I said, it's got all kinds of crap. Always got something going on. Yeah. Trying to remember 7th Street. Let's see here. We'll go this way. What the hell that is? What is this? Is this a restaurant or is this attention? Coppers Cove Economic Development Corporate Development. No, that ain't. I'm gonna say, hell, that look like a damn restaurant. That's something city. I still haven't found my desk or my table, but I'll find them. I'm telling you, these people throw shit away. My office chair, which I don't really need that, but. Well, that's another one. I don't know how many times you guys, if y'all are married, have kids, how many damn strollers you buy? Golly, man, these people throw these strollers away. They throw them strollers away like they're worthless. I don't get it. But man, I've seen some nice ones. I mean, real nice ones. I mean, they look expensive, but hell, these people just trash all that shit. They don't, you'd think they'd at least give it to Goodwill where they could find a needy family with a kid that they need one that they ain't got to spend a whole hell of a lot of money on. But people don't think that way around here. They just throw the shit away. I guess that's maybe that's the mentality of the world today. Everything's disposable, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I'm on the right road here. I don't know where I went wrong, but kind of down here in a little ghetto-y looking shit. No, like I said, man, there's people here that throw some pretty nice stuff away. I don't get it. I mean, stuff that somebody could use that would probably pay for, I keep saying I'm going to start picking this shit up and putting it on Marketplace, but maybe once everything calms down. Where am I at here? Rose, that goes to the high school. This got to be veterans here, I think. I don't know. Yep, that's old veterans. We'll go ahead and take this all the way around and then go up the hill to the hobnob neighborhoods. See if these people are gonna go straight or what. Yep. They're gonna have them look like they're driving fast. I ain't gonna have them up on my ass. Wow, look at that. We gotta check that out. That's pretty cool. People around. There's some of these people get crazy with this Halloween stuff. I don't know if y'all can see that. Man, these people spend some time and money on that. That's for damn sure. Look at all that. Isn't that cool? Are those? See, I can hear those little inflator things, but I wonder if they have all of those hooked to one or something. Because I don't hear, usually they have little individual fans that keep them blown up. But I don't know, I'll just make sure you don't get all that, man. That is cool. These people spend some money, and hell, they got orange lights all over their house. Look like over here we got a graveyard. Got a skeleton on a 3-wheel bicycle. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, man, some of these people, man, they go all out. I hope y'all can see that. Got a big old witch, a ghost on top of a ghost. Big old stacks of pumpkins. That's pretty cool. People spent some time and money on that one. And then they gotta take it all back down. Only one on the block that does it, though. Ooh. God, these stupid deer. And there's a lady over here. I always go by here, and this lady works on her yard all the time. But you know what I saw? Had her little bucket out there slinging corn out to these deer, and boy, these people are idiots. I guess maybe look, I mean, that son of a bitch has got 24 deer in his front yard because he's feeding the son of a bitches. Idiots. Like I said, they'll learn. They think it's all cute now, but when them things get so bad, like in Lakeway and down in Austin, they're gonna have to pay somebody to relocate these things, because it'll get to the point where you can't even drive down the road without having to constantly brake from out hitting something. This is the house right here. It was a house I was trying to get my mom to look at when they were looking at a house. It's a nice house, and it's got that big valley in the back, but that lady feeds them. She's out there feeding them. She even got a water bowl back there. I saw her rinsing out the water bucket she was putting out for them. It's ridiculous. Like I said, a lot of people don't think, they just think, oh, how cute. But you're not doing those deer any favors. All the babies that get spit off, half of those get ran over because they're so stupid. I mean, they're stupid when they're old, especially when they're used to these neighborhoods. They don't get scared of cars. They just walk out in front of you. But those babies do the same shit, but they don't know better to dodge stuff. And, half of them babies are getting killed by cars. But all these people that thinks it's cute, man, you're not doing them no favors. Damn. I wonder if I turned this off of 4K. I normally shoot this. Man, that was a nice looking buck right there. It looked like. Let's see. And of course I can admire the bucks and stuff because whatever, but I ain't feeding the damn things. Let's crank this up a little bit and see how big he was. Oh, he ain't that big. He's good in uniform though. He got a nice uniform rack. My wimpy ass horn. Now that X-Max got loud. It's like a car horn. I can really scatter those deer with that horn. I think that damn that light's going dead or something. I don't know what's going on. Not getting very bright. Like I said, I didn't charge it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know, there's advantages to everything. And I've always said these electric bikes are pretty cool. What is this? Is that a fox or a cat? That's a cat, I think. What is that? Nope, that's a fox, man. I wonder if he got hit. He's not moving. Can y'all, I don't know if y'all can see him. Yep, old Foxy. Nice old Foxer. Over there getting into everybody's damn trash, and if they got animals, he'll get in there and kill your chickens. But I'm sure everybody thinks, oh, they're so cute. That's a predator, and he will kill your animals. He'll kill your cat, he'll kill your rabbits, he'll kill whatever he can get his hands on. Yeah, like I said, there's benefits. There's benefits to everything. These things are beneficial because, you know, if you want to take a little 50, 60 mile an hour ride, hell, 100, I can probably get 100 miles on this one. I mean, I've already gone 15 miles. I ain't used but 2 volts. But these are great. Now, if you want to go 200 miles, you damn sure better find somewhere that you can charge your shit up and you're going to be waiting. Now, that X-Max is another one. That's the odd them. Yes, it's gas, but it gets 70, 75 miles a gallon. Doesn't take a whole lot to fill it up. You can go a long way. Hell, I filled that thing up on the video on that first video when I was bringing it home. And I haven't put gas in it yet. I ran my chem tool through it, my injector cleaner. So I'm gonna run it down pretty low to run through all that to clean that fuel system out. But hell, I've already gone to, where did I go? Hell, I went to my mom's out of Lampasas, I think twice. I've gone to grocery stores. I've drove it. I think I did a night ride with you guys with the camera. I went somewhere else. I forget where I went on it. I put some miles on it, and I'm down 1 bar on the gas gauge. Haven't used them. I ain't used shit for gas. Like I said, different things for different purposes. Everything has a purpose. But during this whole thing, all of this stuff, my car is saving my truck's mileage and saving on gas or diesel. The car gets a lot better gas mileage. It gets about 35. So that's what I do my work in. That's what I run with. That's why I go, I don't use my truck to go to pool tournaments. I use my car. Now I got the X-Max that actually gets double what the car gets. So now my car is going to be not being used as much, saving the miles on it, saving on gas, and insurance is, unbelievable. Unbelievable. What I pay on my car and my truck for insurance a year, I can have insurance on that bike for 10 years. That's amazing. Hell, 11 years. So that X-Max is cheap, man. It's a cheap way. I was telling that my buddy Frank, the guy I took out for the ride on that wired bike and stuff, when me and him went out riding, I was telling him about it, and he's like, man, find me one. Because, hell, he drive a Cadillac, man. And I think he said he gets like 19, 20 miles a gallon. But the payments on that and the insurance, I think he said he pays $289 a month for insurance on that stupid Cadillac. I'm like, wow. That's amazing. And that's why he said, man, I could use that to go to work and do all my stuff. Yeah. They're definitely pretty nice. Any motorcycle is going to get good gas mileage. But, my GSXR only got, I think it got 40, 45. Which, that X-Max would get almost double that, but still, 45 is not bad for a motorcycle, and especially, that 750 GXXR, because that thing run like a scalded ass 8 and still got that good of gas mileage. So, like I said, it's cheap. It's cheap no matter how you look at it. It's cheap and efficient. And I'm saving my vehicle mileage and everything else while I'm doing it. So, kind of a good deal. Ouch. Look. right there. Right there. You gotta watch this shit up here, man. These stupid deer just walk right out in front of you. Yeah, a little one right there definitely will. I know y'all probably don't see half the shit I go by. Wow, that was a good looking buck right there. Y'all don't get this, y'all don't see a whole lot because it's nighttime and stuff, but Jesus Christ, man, you would freak if you actually, damn, I wanted to see that buck. He was a nice looking buck. I'll have to remember. He's going across the street. That was a nice looking buck, man. He was really nice profile on him. But yeah, like I said, I don't know why this light's doing that, man. It says 2 hours left on it. That's off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. It's not really shining much. Well, I'll turn it off. And it's not making much difference. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go put it on a charger and see what's going on. I don't know. Weird. But, look, here they come. They started running towards the street. Man, I'm telling you, them deer are lousy. Lousy up here. Everywhere here. Guess I can crank this up a little bit now that I don't have my other light for some reason. It's weird. See, this road used to be just smooth as silk. I love this road. Ever since that stupid internet people, they pushed up this damn roads all the way down here. Now you got a bunch of bumps. Hate it. Wow, these people here to be such a nice house, they ain't taking very good care of their lawn. Maybe they travel or something. Well, if I had a house like that, that thing would be beautiful. Not to mention your view out the back. Man, what a view that would be. See, bump. That's that stupid internet stuff. There are bumps all the way down here now. That has ruined these roads around here. What time we got? 11:15. I wonder how much battery I got left. Guess I'm gonna head down the hill when I get back down there and call it good for this ride. Yeah, I must have put it back on 1080 because I would have done burnt that battery up at 4K, I bet. There's another one, look. Boom, boom. Internet. Another one. There's another one. Internet. The screw just rode up. Internet. Boom. See, I got this light, another light down here, but it don't do much. Guess it just adds to the center. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Damn, I didn't bring my damn mailbox key again. I tried to check that damn thing on the X-Max earlier, but I forgot I put that extra mail key on my truck key, which I don't know why. I don't ever drive that truck hardly, but so I put it on the X-Max key. Now I'm on this and I don't have my mail key. Imagine that. Internet. I mean, I'm telling you, they butchered these roads all over this town. There goes the old cops. Better let him go on. He needs to travel on. Stay the hell away from me. Yeah, I cut the old grass today, man. It's looking pretty good. back to opening with the damn remote control, or with the damn keypad. Nope. The hell, you blind sucker. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, let me go. There we go. What the hell did I do? There we go. Yeah, I gave the old yard a manicure. That damn rose bush this year is just taking off. It's crazy, man. That thing's pumping off roses like crazy. See if I can get this bike up in between. Like I said, I may park that red one somewhere else. That'll give me a little more room. That'll give me a little more room over here, but which I mean, it really ain't that big a deal. Turn that off. Unplug this dude. Yeah, we did 20 miles. 20 miles. I think. Let's see here. Yeah, I must have forgot to I must have forgot. I guess. Let's see. The one says 32 miles. Average speed 47 miles an hour. Top speed duration 1 hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, 20 miles wasn't too bad. I think I used like 3 or 4 volts. It don't do much. Like I say, it don't take a whole lot, but anyway. Yeah, the Wix Max, man. She's looking good, man. I love that black and gray though. It looks cool. Now I want to put a box here. It like does like this, kind of eggshell. I don't know what it is. I forget what they call it. I mean, I'm looking at the GV boxes right now. That's the brand, GIVI. I just have to find the bracket. I think I'm going to have to take these off. I'm going to have to remove these and put another rack that has a clip, but you basically take the box, clip it in, and it's key locked. You can't take it off. But you put the key in it, you can take the whole box. So, like if I put all my clothes and all that shit in there and I get to a hotel, I just take the box off, carry the box inside, and I use that for my clothes and stuff. Whatever's under the seat can stay. So, like I said, man, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool deal. Of course, my crooked ass parking in here probably it would help if I parked straighter. That way it's not blocking off shit. But, nah, like I said, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool deal. But, alright guys, so I'm going to get off here and I'll get this posted up. And I guess we'll see you guys on the next one.